Good morning, Ray. How have you been? I hope you've been doing really good and that you had a good night's sleep and that you are ready to work. It is finally Friday. Yay! Now after today you can rest and no more work for the next 2 days. Hopefully we'll see you here in campus on Monday. We all miss you so much and are super excited to see you. So I hope you are as excited as we are, Ray. So today is a Friday and we will be working on IEP. We're going to be working on goals 3 and 4, Ray. So let's begin. So goal number 3 says, by the end of the 18 instructional weeks, given visual or verbal or visual prompts, guided practice, and scaffolding, Reynaldo will solve 1 to 2 step problems using data from bar graphs and line graphs within 70% accuracy. So here is an anchor chart. On the top is a bar graph and it is saying purpose to compare data, example like categories or surveys. So a bar graph is to compare, guys. You compare anything, whether it's fruits, who likes what kind of fruits, see how many like apples, or see if more people like bananas. You can do sports like they did here. You can do subjects. You can do anything, guys. Anything you would like to compare data. So on the top you have your title, which here it's favorite sports. On the side, you have the number of students, which is also your y-axis. This is your y-axis, and this is your x-axis. And here, your x-axis is sports. So it's the topic that you are looking for. And on the side, it's giving you the same data, just with like the numbers already given to you. They could either give it to you like this in a bar graph, or they can give it to you like in a T-chart. Sometimes they might ask you to look at the T-chart and for you to fill in the bar graph, or they might give it to you in a bar graph and for you to fill in the T-chart. It is the same information. Nothing changes. Oh, sorry. And then in the bottom, it's a line graph, and there it's just to show see growth, I guess you can call it, to show if something is growing or it's decreasing. A line graph will always show you increase or decrease, and you can find out anything, whether how much it rained in January and then how much it rained in February, and then you'll see that the line graph will go up and down, because sometimes there's months that it rains a lot, and then like when it's summer it doesn't really rain in a lot, and the line graph can go down. So it just depends. And on the top, the same thing, it is the title. On the side, you have your y-axis, which here it is rainfall. Oh, look, a rainfall. And on the side, it is your on the bottom, it's your x-axis, and it's the times of the month. And over here, you have your T-chart, and like I said, it's the same thing. It's the same information that is inputted here. It's also over here. You can use either or sometimes you have to look at this to be able to graph the line graph, or they give it to you in a line graph, but you have to sort it out in the T-chart. Here's another bar graph, just so you can get yourself an idea. It's the same thing we've been talking about. It gives you the title, the x-axis, the y-axis, the labels, the bars, the scale, how many numbers, or the excuse me, or the main idea, which is the types of fruit. They want to find out which fruit is more popular. And like I said, bar graphs are to compare things. They want to see different things or different groups or different categories and just compare to see who has more or which one is more popular than the other. Anything like that. Anything that has to do with compare. So now, Ray, I want you to look for your number 3 worksheet. It is called Bar Graphs, the Fruit Survey. So get your number 3, your goal number 3 worksheet. It should be the very last one because we are almost done with this, with these 4 weeks. So write your name and the date. Today is November the 6th, 2020. And let's begin. So on the top it says, children in school recorded what fruit they brought in. And here is the bar graph, and here is the T-chart. And it says number 1. Let's start off with number 1. It says, use the data in the table to fill in the missing bars for grape and peach. So you need to fill in the bar. So they want you to put in the amount of grapes and peaches the students brought. So they don't give you the information here. However, if you look into your T-chart, grapes, it says 27 and peach 11. So like I said, if they don't give you the answers here, it will be here. So you're going to use the information you get in your T-chart table and put it over here. So if we start, let me see how I can do this. I guess, let me see. For grapes, it is 27. So then we will make a box. Oh, sorry. I think there's about 27. And then I'm just going to put a lot of dots. But just fill it in, alright? Just with me it's a little harder. I'm doing it through here, and then I'm just going to highlight it. That way you know, oh wait, what happened? Know how much it is. So there. That to me is about, yeah, that's about 27. Number of students brought grape. And for peach, 11. So we will do the same thing. 11 would be like right here, right over 12, 10. And I'm going to do dots again, and I will highlight it now. So that is about 11 number of students brought in peach. Now you do number 2 and number 3 by yourself. However, let's go to the bottom where it says statement, whether it's true, false, or cannot. So we're going to read the statement and we're going to write whether it's true, it's false, or we cannot tell. And we're going to get the information from either the bar graph or the T-chart. So the first one says, twice as many children chose pears as plums. So let's look at pears and plums. So they're saying twice as many children chose pear as plums. 22 and 26. Does that seem like twice to you? No, it doesn't. That is a lot more. That is not twice. Their numbers are so similar, so close to each other. There's no way that can be twice as many. So the answer is false. Now you can do the next two on your own, Ray. Once you are done with this assignment, we will start on the next goal. So goal number 4, Ray, states, by the end of the 18 instructional weeks, Reynaldo will solve addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division problems with all coins, which contains quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies with 70% accuracy. So here it is just an anchor chart telling us about money. So it's showing us this coin right here, and it tells us it's a penny and how much it's worth, and it's 1 cent. And you can also put a P for penny. This coin right here is a nickel, and it is worth 5 cents, and is also you can also put the N. Or you can also have 5 pennies. 5 pennies equals 1 nickel. And then here is a dime. The dime is 10 cents. And you can have 2 nickels or 10 pennies. And the quarter is 25 cents. It's a quarter, 2 dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies, or nickels, or 25 pennies. Now get your goal number 4 worksheet. It should be your last worksheet. Write your name and the date. And let's begin. To complete this challenge, you need to use 2 quarters, 2 dimes, 2 nickels, and 2 pennies. So you can either use real quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies, or you can just draw them in, right? Whatever you feel more comfortable with, whatever is easier for you. I will do 2 columns with you, and then you would do the rest on your own. So here it's saying in each square you need to place a coin so you can add the total at the end of each row in the comment or column is correct. So here they want 16 cents. They're giving you a dime already. So this is 10 cents. So you need 6 more. And we have 2 spots. So then here we are going to add 10 plus, we can use a nickel, which is 5. I'm going to just put the N for nickels. Because it is harder for me to draw. So here I'm going to put N for nickels. And then that would be 10, 15, and we need 1 more cent, so that would be a penny. So I will put a P. Now, for 16 cents this way, it is the same as over here. Now for 45, you have a 10, so you need more. So here I will put another dime, that is 20, and 45 minus 20 is 25. So which coin gives me the value of 25 cents? The quarter. Awesome job. Finish